Well, it just ends. Good evening and welcome to Loud and Nerdy on a Tuesday night. My name is JW Colwell. I am joined, as always, on a Tuesday night with my good friend Jerry Kamora of the band Slapjaw. Raven is also joining us tonight.
I'm trying to be a little more here.
And master of the 3 C's,
Joe
Ridgley.
He's just a circle. I want to just be a circle.
Is also joining us tonight. Good to have everybody here.
We need to get Raven's name on that intro. I'm sorry, Raven.
No, we don't.
Well, maybe. Okay, so if you like what you see, if you like all three of us, if you like hearing us on Tuesday nights, if you like our opinions or anything, by all means.
And then I'll tell everybody why I'm disappointing in them. But go ahead.
Are you done? I'm trying to do housekeeping.
Well, I
You
said,
do yell at
then
them
I'll tell everybody why
time.
I am disappointed in them. But go ahead.
I was trying to get the housekeeping out of the way. Like and subscribe on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, IMDb, Threads, Blue Sky, X, whatever the fuck the maniac is calling it this week.
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook,
all those places.
Nearly everywhere.
You seem like you need a Snickers, brother.
No, I'm okay. I'm just a little under the weather, so just trying to.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, just trying to get everything out and get everything.
I'll bail out
the worst timeline. Let's be honest.
What's up?
So this is the worst timeline.
I mean, that goes without saying. I mean, we've had some gifts. We've had pop culture gifts, but it has not been a great timeline recently. But if you like what you see and you want to talk about us, talk about different things, by all means, like to subscribe. We have plenty of shows on the network, that are kind of up and coming, and we want to make sure if you're watching tonight that you definitely pay attention to Gabe's show on Thursday coming up. He has a very big guest. And she's been on a lot of things. Her name is Aviarana Rose, I believe is how you pronounce it.
You're close this time.
Am I close? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I like to be close. That's what she looks like. She'll be on Gabe's show. She has a very big Stop Bullying campaign, which is kind of cool. She's in a new movie with Quentin Rampage Jackson and Daniel Baldwin called The Caretaker.
Wait.
It's getting a lot of indie.
Is Rampage Jackson the one that the son just beat up on somebody?
Yeah.
Oh.
He was also B.A. Baracus in the A-Team remake. But Gabe will have her on Thursday.
So
we're super excited.
We don't have to give him credit for that.
That's a pretty good movie. I don't mind the A-Team movie.
Really?
Okay.
It was not good.
This is the exact reason why I call him Canuck Ken for comments like that.
Well,
no, I don't see Ken's comments. What do you say?
The boy Ken.
Girls.
I like what I see. I got.
Okay, so Jerry, I gotta tell
Ken
you
broke
why
me for the first time tonight.
Gotta tell you guys why I'm disappointed in all of you.
All of us?
Yeah, all of you.
Okay.
I was even including Jerry, and it's his. I was watching the intro, and every time I hear that music, I start headbanging. There's like, you gotta do it, and all you three are just.
So wait, you're disappointed because we're not headbanging?
It literally just ended. We all noticed it just ended. I was reaching to get a beer.
I'm sorry.
Jerry
wait a second.
like
Stop.
Just
I'm going to defend Jerry. I'm going to defend Raven. I'm going to defend myself. How do we know you're headbanging? You're in a box.
I want a circle and nothing else.
Shit. You can't prove a fucking thing.
I did so
Guess
much
what I'm doing right now towards you, JW?
I know what you're doing right now. Right back at you 2 times.
I want a little circle. I don't want people to see me.
Why? I wasn't feeling
if we could all live in little circles, we'd all be better off. But it'd be
Hold on.
You're right. I'm the leader of the show. Jerry, how could you not fucking bang your head? Raven, how could you not bang your head? Disappointed.
I was getting a beer.
We are on live.
I actually have a dent in my head.
Jamie Hill, how are you? Jamie, aka me, has got to be Jamie Hill. We appreciate you. Yeah, you're going to be
World fan.
Put up Ken's comment, by the way, just so we're clear. Put up Ken's comment. You're going to be 50. Yeah, I don't need to throw my neck out. I don't need to throw my back out.
Hours.
I don't need to throw anything out.
I still do it, Ken. Just saying.
Yeah, I've seen Jerry do crazy
still
shit.
Rocks on stage.
Yes. I put myself on the ground and everything.
Do you want to go over your drink of choice of the evening, Raven?
Me? Drinking.
Unless you're going to get yelled at for it.
Oh, those are decent.
I'm drinking Voodoo Ranger tonight, and I have a Buzzball. Last week, you guys should have got me. I was drinking local mead.
Well, it would have been fantastic if you could have not glitched the entire show.
Yeah. Well,
we could have seen what you were drinking if you're not like.
I have a Sharpie and white paper sitting next to me just in case this time.
Okay, Juice, you're a rapper. We're happy. We would love to hear from you, and if you want to come on the show, we'll have you on the show.
Awesome.
Unable to watch on Facebook. I don't know why.
A few people are reaching out saying they're having some issues with Facebook. I've been dropping the YouTube link for a couple places.
We've been having that problem for some time now. It's kind of annoying.
Facebook is wonky.
Yeah.
But
at first the show was programmed for 5 p.m. instead of 9.
Well, that was the first time. Yeah, it was a mistake. Yeah, people. I made a mistake. I
How dare you?
Offer to get beaten, but I don't know where it would go. Anyway,
how you doing?
Let's talk about news of the week. Raven, I was talking to Raven, and I don't know how Joe feels about this, but I do think it's an interesting concept that we're closing the Kennedy Center. And I'm going to bring this up because it's just weird that the Kennedy Center has run fine for almost 50 years. And
opened in 1971.
71. So we're at 55 years. And the moment they can't get anybody to perform, we got to close it down because it's a decrepit shack.
Well, it's a mixture of two things. Not only are they having performers drop out, they're also having people that have membership and ticket sales are also the lowest they've been since the pandemic.
The ticket sales have been abhorrent. The shows that are normally classic shows that go there are not playing there. Philip Glass canceled his thing. Steven Sondheim canceled his thing. So it's a combination of both, but the concept of closing down one of the greatest art places in the country. So do you think
it would be important to kind of tell people what the Kennedy Center is, just in case? I think a lot of us just know it as what it is.
Go, you've done research. I appreciate it. Go.
Yes,
I have my nasty comments. So go ahead.
The whole thing the Kennedy Center is supposed to do, it is supposed to underline the achievements of American art and the inclusion of it in our society, and how inclusion and diversity is what makes America America. That is literally, it's supposed to be a living tribute to JFK. So you have a wide range of different performances, but these performances have been deemed woke, if you can define woke. Trump has decided to close the center after in December he renamed the center. And that's when everything started to go downhill.
He renamed the center, loaded the board with all those people, and named himself chairman of the board of the Kennedy Center, which has always been a self-functioning thing.
A while ago.
Yeah.
And then he started announcing that new rules that were to be followed about what could and could not be shown on stage. And what performance people and actors could perform what roles. That was another thing. And that's what really started a lot of people pulling their programs.
Yeah, but it had, so there's concepts of how it's being run, concepts of major performances that were canceled or pulled, even if performers had to pay back their contracts.
And they have a lot of them,
and that's fine. It's just a scary time, and the idea that we're closing it
for 2 years for quote renovations and rebuilding.
I know we're trying to rebuild and say it's decrepit, but in reality,
it's had major. To say that it just had an upgrade about 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's also, not that though. We know it's a lie.
Things they want to add. They want to add marble armrests that have gold leafing.
Stop. We know it's a lie. We know the idea that we're doing additions or we're making it better is all garbage. It's mainly because the ticket sales are way below. Like they gave a thing last year under Biden, when it was a completely run free of any kind of partisan. Well, I'm just saying.
Political.
The last time before it was run.
You're talking about movies or what?
Well, this actually does.
This is a pop culture thing.
It is, and it does segue into
one of the foremost performing arts places in the country is being shut down, and we're being told it's because it's decrepit. It's not. So it's because nobody wants to perform there, and because people who are performing there are not selling any tickets.
It is also being
That's
done
what
in
it
the
is.
same week
That's
that he's going after journalists, which are another art to art.
You guys are going to allow me to talk for a moment, God damn it. So let me tell you my idea. Get the Sinatra family involved. Who better than Sinatra family to support a Kennedy family?
Okay, but nobody wants to be part of it, Joe.
She froze.
Okay. I don't even know what the hell this thing is, so I apologize.
Look at her. She froze up. Look at her.
Well,
she did freeze up weird.
Raven did freeze up, but it's like a happy freeze.
I thought you guys were trying to save this thing.
Well, no. Okay, so there again, it depends on what you believe. Do you believe that it's decrepit and nobody's going because it's decrepit, or do you believe that it's people are canceling shows because they don't want to perform in a center that is no longer bipartisan? That's part of it, and then the other part of it is people aren't going because it's not bipartisan right now. So the choice was, I'm going to close it. And the lie behind the closing it, not that it has anything to do with talent or ticket sales, is that it's decrepit and needs to be torn down and rebuilt. It's garbage. It's a lie. And now we'll talk about movies.
But I'm not. It's not talk about it. What the heck?
It's okay. Yeah. It's best to move on. I'm fine with it. But Raven, amazing. Good call. All bullshit, though. Ticket sales are low and nobody wants to perform there anymore.
Well, I was saying it also leads into things going on this weekend. I know I'm not a sports fan, but you guys are, and the Super Bowl is going on.
Yep.
And we have controversy with the halftime performance.
Are you trying to cause a war tonight?
What are you doing? I'm actually being serious. This is the first time in history that not the Puppy Bowl, but affiliates of the same programming are allowing other broadcasts to show something during the Super Bowl of a different performer.
American artist. You can say it.
Yeah. But they're both American artists. I'm not going to bring that into it at all.
Bad Bunny is American.
Well, I'm Puerto Rican. Okay. I'm American.
I liked when The Weeknd was on and he had those dudes with the jock straps on their face dancing.
Yeah, it was fun.
Absolutely.
I mean, okay. So Raven, I don't know what you're drinking, but it's controversy. It's controversy. Booze.
Don't get me. I can start. If you want to talk about the Grammys? That goes into it too.
That's that.
No, I don't want to talk about the
control her mute button.
She's got that 9.5% Voodoo Ranger in her right now. That's what
she's. What I would say is, yeah, we're gonna have a Super Bowl halftime show. Most people are gonna watch the real Super Bowl halftime show. If you want to watch the other Super Bowl halftime show, go ahead. But the concept.
Oh hell yeah, I'm gonna watch Green Day.
If you would like to watch the other Super Bowl show, you can find it on Charge and National News, and it will be Kid Rock. I don't know if he has any current albums. I haven't heard any music of his since I graduated high school.
I'm going to watch my plate of wings disappear at halftime.
I'm going to be, I watched the Super Bowl. So
thank you, Gabe. Thank you, Ken.
What did they write? Seahawks, just saying.
Seahawks,
yes.
I'm a Giants the interesting fan. I can't do the Patriots.
I'm a Dolphins fan. I hate the Patriots.
I only found out who was playing today, and that's because I asked somebody.
Well, I can never root for the Patriots, so go Seahawks.
We're all on the same page.
Also, I have a rooting interest for the Seahawks to do very well offensively, because their offensive coordinator is going to be our new head coach. So
they need to get revenge. They need to get revenge on the Patriots for last time.
Okay, wait up. But isn't the Patriots the team that cheated like several times now?
Yeah.
As somebody, I'm not a jock person. I do not know football.
No, they definitely cheated, and that's why their owner and their coach didn't get in the Hall of Fame. So there are people watching, and this week, Bill Belichick and the owner of the Patriots, both eligible for the first time for the Hall of Fame, were both rejected. So, boo Patriots. Finishing up, I'm going to watch the real Super Bowl. I'm going to watch the real Super Bowl halftime show, because I can guarantee the other halftime show is not going to have any movie trailers on it. So guess what? It's very easy for me. It's
it's very easy to watch them on YouTube afterwards.
Sure, but it's also very, I'm not going to go out of my way to watch something that's not associated with the Super Bowl. I watch the Super Bowl. It's what we do. You can try to do this other, it's just, the kid's an American. Puerto Rico's part of America. We should fucking.
I'm going to watch Green Day, and then I'm going to watch Bad Bunny.
It's not a matter of them. Wait a minute. It's not a matter of him being American or not. It's, from what I understand, it's about him singing in Spanish.
Okay.
Well, it's not about him being American or not, is what people were protesting.
Right, but you do understand when you say that the people that are saying he's singing in Spanish don't know he's an American citizen, right?
I understand.
You understand that. I'm asking seriously.
But most of the people that are saying what I read, people are upset that it's going to be the song's going to be sung in Spanish. And so not a lot of people are going to understand it.
I've heard from numerous sources that they're going to have a translator on the bottom of the screen. Also,
he's really cool on having those deaf translators that really get into it. Have you ever seen a comic do that stuff?
That's not what I'm talking about. But what I understand
that on the Super Bowl. I don't know.
What was that?
Christina Aguilera, did she sing a Spanish song in the Super Bowl?
Yes, she did.
Oh, okay.
Also, who else? There are other people who have sung foreign songs too. So it's. I
mean, the man's got about 21 Grammys under his belt, including this year's best.
Joe, is somebody who lives in Florida and is somebody that.
Dude, I used to work in Miami.
But I'm just saying he's very popular. He's probably the most popular recording artist on the planet right now. And the NFL, the reason they brought him in, they didn't bring him in to cause trouble. They brought him in because they're trying to get games in South America and Brazil and all these places next year.
They're trying to
gateway to get in. He's a gateway to a whole generation of new fans. And the thing is, would I like to see an older performer? Sure, but in reality, who would you have do it right now? What older performer would you have do it right now? Certainly not Kid Rock. Right?
Richard Marx.
I mean, the one that's interesting that nobody wants to have is Weird Al Yankovic, because he would have a ton of songs that are all singable. It would be amazing. But you know what? We're never going to get that. I've never heard
anybody even think about him. That would be awesome.
No, it's there.
He just had that big movie on Netflix not too long ago.
Do you think the reason why they can't do it is probably the rights, music rights? Jerry, you might know more about this than me.
No, he has nothing but rights. All of his songs are parodies. He's the safest performer going because all of the rights
totally
that he has are.
I've never even heard him not like somebody.
Weird Al would be an amazing
year,
but we can't have him. So who do you have now? I think the funny thing about the NFL adding Green Day this week is I don't know if people realize Green Day is very anti-administration right now. They've been changing lyrics to correspond. So they're like, we'll bring Green Day in. Everybody be happy. I don't know if they're going to be happy. They're going to be singing English. I don't think they're going to like it.
I love Green Day.
I know you love Green Day, but what I'm saying to you is the people that are bitching about the Spanish and upset about it, those people are going to say, give us somebody that's speaking English. So we get Green Day. Green Day is going to be singing shit that is not going to please them either.
Well, I'm okay with that.
We used to have to watch Menudo in music class, JW.
We used to watch Menudo. We used to watch, yes.
Speaking of Menudo, Martin put a big love letter to Bad Bunny out today.
Didn't J-Lo sing part of her set in Spanish?
Yes.
Green Day does rock. So I mean, we've had people sing in Spanish before. I will be curious. I think he's one of the preeminent performers on the planet right now. I think he was hired because of his global appeal. We'll see what happens. And you know what? We'll look on next Tuesday. We'll talk about the ratings and see how the American halftime show did.
Something not political at all. What is everybody's favorite Muppet?
If I said the Eagle, would that get me in trouble? Because he's kind of political.
No, not at all. If that's your favorite Muppet,
the Eagle's
that's
kind of
fine.
a douche.
Animal? Okay.
I like the two old guys up in the
Waldorf and Statler.
Yeah,
yes.
I like them.
Waldorf and Statler. Gonzo's great. I am a chubby, funny person, so I will always be a Fozzie Bear person.
Who's Pepe?
Fozzie is the best Muppet.
Yeah, I remember that now.
By a lot. And Miss Piggy is the most talented Muppet by a lot. That, by the way, we do have a new Muppet show premiering in about a week.
That was the segue, and it's tomorrow.
There you go. Tomorrow we get a new
not
Muppet show
week.
with Sabrina Carpenter. She's already being filthy with Kermit, which I harkens back to the 70s Muppet Show. He said something about we all have a little. We have a lot of. In 2010. Yeah, they've always reinvented themselves. They're always fun to watch. They had a performance on the New Year's show 2 years ago. They had a set on the Dick Clark Rockin' Eve that was like they were on fire. I came out of it going, I want to see Green Day in concert again. When are they going in concert again? I'd go see them. But best Muppet is Fozzie the Bear.
Waka waka waka.
Mine is obscure, but it's my favorite. It's Lydia the Pig. Other than that, it's Kermit.
I think Kermit's a square.
Okay, Raven, you want to read this one?
I love frogs. I've loved frogs my whole life, so I think that may be where it comes from.
Gabe, can't you see we're trying to be political here tonight? What are you trying to do with these?
I am trying to move us on.
Okay, let's talk about box office and try to not cause any more trouble, but we're gonna cause trouble. No, I like the Raven cause trouble. Stuff. Happy trouble, good trouble.
Are we gonna talk Iron Lung? Maybe
we can talk Iron Lung.
We have to talk Iron Lung.
We don't have to, but we can.
I was the guy that spent his life in one of them.
No, we have to. It could be like historic at this point.
Thank you, buddy Christ. I agree. Okay, so let's talk about the weekend box office because Raven is angling to cause trouble. She's got notes and booze, and she's on fire tonight.
I am. I want to be a circle like Joe.
Number one movie in America was Send Help, starring Rachel McAdams, directed by Sam Raimi. Fantastic movie, very well done.
But not a surprise that it was going to be number one. Come on,
Alexander, that's his name.
I didn't say it was a surprise. Sam Raimi being number one is the correct answer for the weekend. It's the correct answer. Anytime Sam Raimi is number one, he should be. Good performances from Dylan O'Brien. Excellent performance from Rachel McAdams. It's a great little thriller, has a fantastic ending. It needs to hold on for another 2-3 weeks at the box office.
Do you think that it was the stretch of Rachel McAdams? I feel like she's always the same character.
No, she's not
like
the same character in this.
But I feel
it's not even close.
I just feel
what I would say this movie, it's not the same character because making Rachel McAdams frumpy is hard, and she's frumpy in this.
Ferrell's the same character.
Yeah,
she was frumpy in that Christmas movie, The Stones, or something.
No, she wasn't. She was the black sheep of the family in that movie.
Frumpy.
That's not frumpy. Yeah. Black sheep and frumpy are two different things. Linda, the character in this is a frumpy, misbegotten kind of like office person that is shunned by all the cool kids. And the acting stretch for Rachel McAdams is making her frumpy and making her shunnable. It's a good performance.
I didn't believe it.
Oof. So you're saying you didn't like the movie because the whole movie crushes.
No, I love the movie. I just don't like. I like Rachel McAdams. I don't think she was the right casting for this. It wasn't believable. She didn't come off as believable as somebody who used to be picked on or anything like that.
I disagree. It's a good performance. She's good in it. Let's talk about that movie grossed $19 million. Well on its way to making its money back. We're going to get, as we go down the list, things are going to get worse. Okay. Number 2 was Iron Lung, the film by YouTuber Markiplier.
I'm not even a fan of his, and I'm interested in this.
It's 2 hours. A couple things. I reviewed it on Friday.
I haven't seen it yet.
You did, but can you hold off on this for 1 second so we can hit the comments for the other movie so we don't get too far behind, please?
Yes, sure.
Look, Jamie likes Kermit too.
It definitely has Red Eye vibes.
Little bit, but not.
But she's more badass in it.
Yeah.
Look, he just underlined the same thing I was just thinking. That's just what I'm saying.
Yeah, but similar roles are not. I think I'm not saying it's a stretch.
Damn near the same character.
He really had to bring up The Devil Loves Prada because that's coming up too, apparently.
Well, Devil Wears Prada.
Yes, it is. It's on my list.
It's going to be one of the big hits of the summer. Look, I think you can look at it many ways, but it's a chance to work with Sam Raimi. It's a chance where it's outside of her box. She's doing action things. She usually does romance or comedies, to be honest.
I'll give you that.
Okay. Thank you for giving me something. I appreciate it. Dylan O'Brien's really good.
I'm just saying, I think I could have seen that role with someone else, is all I'm saying.
You could have seen it with somebody else, and you could also see it not opening, not doing well. The $19 million is a testament to both Sam Raimi and her, because her face is on the poster. And it's selling her as this survival movie. I think it's a testament to her as a star. She's still very bankable. She wants to make some other movies. She can.
She's very whatable.
Bankable. Well, that too, but bankable. She's Rachel McAdams, for God's sake. But think about it. She's mostly in romantic comedies or romance. You think about her in The Notebook. You think about her in Game Night. You know what I mean? You think about her in Wedding Crashers. This is a totally different vibe for her, and she's working with Sam Raimi. Again, let's just be happy we have a new Sam Raimi movie in 2026. Anytime Sam Raimi gets to make movies, that's good for everyone. At least
they're not all gone yet, right?
That's exactly right. You know, 2026 will give us a new Sam Raimi movie, and we'll get a new original Steven Spielberg movie. Can't go wrong. 2026 on the up. Let's talk about Iron Lung. Did you get the comments in that you wanted to get in?
No, you were talking and completely ignored them.
Yes, I posted them. Thank you. I brought them up.
I didn't need to ignore them. We were
Iron Lung it is.
Iron Lung it is. Yes, let's move on. A Dracula does come out this weekend. There's a It's Luc Besson Dracula, because everybody's trying Dracula. We'll talk about that near the end. Iron Lung. Okay, a couple things. It's 2 hours and 7 minutes. It desperately needs an editor. This kid is doing everything. He's directing, writing, editing,
marketing, distributing,
starring, marketing. It's all him. And what I came away with, first off, it's for a select group of people that really like him.
It's based on a video game series.
It is based on an obscure video game, one of the most obscure video games, with a concept that is very one-dimensional. He's in a tube under an ocean of blood, and he's being forced to do that because he's a convict. And the whole movie is one set with varying degrees of levels of blood in the capsule. He has to take pictures of the outside that develop immediately outside. So it's like a jump scare, kind of like a shh. And he can see outside the window for a moment, but most of the time he can't see anything because it's a river, it's an ocean of blood. It wears painfully thin. It needs to be like 1 hour and 40 minutes. It's 2 hours and 7 minutes. He is very much, I think he's very talented. And what the things I would say is I came out of this after I'd seen Send Help. And all I could think of is I'd like this kid to work with Sam Raimi. I'd like somebody to get this.
Could get him there is what I'm trying to say. I mean,
yes, but
if he had come in, I'm not saying it's a great movie. It's definitely getting middle ratings. I'm not saying it's as bad as you because I've heard some different things, but I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's very much.
But if you look at the numbers for a movie that was only in 4,000 theaters, that had nobody distributing it.
It had 3,000.
It made domestically 17.8 million, internationally 3.9, worldwide 21.7.
Yeah, 20. It's already made 7 times its budget. It is a remarkable feat. I'm never going to say it's not a remarkable feat. What I will say is
it might make more people look at indie. That's one reason why I wanted to bring it up. It might make more people look at indie creators on YouTube, other places, and say and take a chance on them.
We talked.
I'm
about
not
this.
saying it was great, but the popularity
that could be both a that could be a good thing and a bad thing. It could be a very good thing because I think talented people like him that love video games, that understand the lore and the legend behind the video games, you want to give him like a shot at Resident Evil or Silent Hill or something and put him with an actual director and editor and all these different things. Let him write the script and figure out what he's going to do. Great. This movie, however, is just for his fans. It is a slog otherwise. It's very dense material. There are only 2 things in the movie. Hello, Tim Sheriff. Welcome. New sheriff in town. Happy to have you. It is very much a slog, though, if you're not a fan of this. And I'll give you a perfect example of something that happened to me in the theater. As the oh yeah, good. We're super happy. Congrats, Jamie.
Awesome.
We're always happy when your movies strike out and go forth into the night of Canada. It's very much a slog, and where I felt most out of place, as I'm sitting there, as the credits are rolling, the kid has pictures of his cats and dogs in the credits. And everybody behind me is like, "Oh, look, it's Chica!" And I was sitting there going,
it's fan love.
I don't know who the fuck these dogs or cats are. I don't give a fuck who these dogs or cats are. I don't care."
But you can say the same thing about crew pictures at the end of any movie.
No, because the crew is working on the movie I just watched. The dogs and cats aren't.
Maybe they are.
They're just. I don't disagree, but I do understand why it was there.
But that's what I'm saying to you, though. It is specifically for his fans.
Oh, and yeah, it's very neat.
Also,
it's very neat.
The various things I heard from just listening, because I like to listen in the lobby as things are happening. It's not even the best game he's ever played. It's not fun like some of his other games.
Well,
that
he's
he
not
has
part
other people with him.
Friday Night at Freddy's, so or whatever that game's called.
That's
I'm
fine.
not a
You want to give him
gamer.
a shot at that? I'm okay with it. I think he's a talented kid. I just think he bit off more than he could chew. The movie's about 27 minutes too long for a horror movie. And
it's definitely not the best video game movie of a year that video game movies are really doing great.
Well, we haven't 2026 we don't know about. 2025 was fine. 2026 we don't know about yet. Although we have
Doesn't a new Mario come out?
We have a new Mario
Fire,
coming in
the
April.
fever
Mortal
dream
Kombat
that is
too,
Street
right?
Fighter will
And
be
the new
amazing.
Mortal Kombat comes out this summer. So yeah,
that's gonna be good,
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's very monotonous. It is a very monotonous movie. He's good in it, and I think he has talent. I would never say he doesn't have talent. But
I
the
believe
movie,
he did a like YouTube original show.
Scene, Raven, when you look at the scene, this is 95% of the scenes in the movie is him reacting to something in a tube. That's it.
I will say what I'm seeing a lot of people reference, and I don't agree with this other than the fact that he had as little money, but a lot of people are remembering this as something to like the Blair Witch Project and how it didn't have distributors and stuff like that.
So it's not as good as the Blair Witch Project.
I don't think it's as good as that. I'm just saying it could bring more indie artists.
I'm saying that as somebody who's not a fan of the Blair Witch Project. Just so we're clear.
It could have been a 25-minute Twilight Zone.
It could have been a 25-minute Twilight Zone. We're going to get into that. I was so disappointed. Okay. We'll talk about that more.
Watching it.
Because people have said he speaks Italian, not English. Oh, Gabe's trying to cause more trouble. Excellent.
Gabe. And Gabe knows I'm a guinea, so...
Man, please. Stop it.
Yeah.
Last movie that did well this weekend is this movie. Let's talk about it quickly and get it all out of the way.
I thought you said we weren't doing any more politics.
I
literally
said we were going to get
whole page of notes
Can I
away.
say one thing before you go on with this one? But you were mentioning end credits and everything.
Yes.
You know what I miss about end credits? Like
bloopers.
Burt Reynolds bloopers at the end of his movies and stuff.
Some movies have them.
Amazing.
You know,
they were always fun. But the problem with bloopers
ones at the end.
The problem with some of those bloopers, though, for example, the bloopers at the end of Cannonball Run 2 are better than Cannonball Run 2.
Right. The Jackie Chan bloopers are always good too, though.
The Jackie Chan bloopers are always fantastic because
they were awesome.
All they do is prove he's human. Sandler films.
Let's watch some Jack and Jill.
Jesus. Okay.
With that,
I'm going to explain this very quickly.
I would point out that you said no more politics. I threw away my whole page of notes on Melania.
This movie came in third place this weekend.
So
thank you, white women who go to church.
Time out. They were paying $50 a seat for people to sit there and watch it. Did I read that
correctly?
The whole church is wet.
Well, that is a real thing that was proven on Snopes.
Oh, no. I'm agreeing. There were whole churches that rented out theaters to see
that
this
is not
movie.
what he's talking about. Stop. That's not what he's talking about. I know you have your page of notes. Give me a second. What Joe is talking about is there was an ad that was found in New York, Boston, and I think LA, where the movie did not do well, where people were being offered, and Snopes has it as real, but it was a Craigslist ad. We will pay you $50 to sit in a seat and come out of the theater from Melania. You have to sit for the entire movie.
They did like a wrestling thing where
yes.
I always want to be, dude. I always want to go to wrestling live events and try to get those tickets.
I want to give an honest thing. So this movie grossed $7 million. It is a record for a documentary that is not a nature film from Disney or
just another great movie by Brett Ratner.
Stop for a second. We'll get there. It is a record for a documentary that is not a Disney nature documentary or a concert film. Now, that being said, most documentaries do not get $35 million ad spends. They don't. Most documentaries get anywhere from $200,000 to $1.5 million in ad spend before it goes wherever it's going. So this movie cost $28 million directly to her, another $12 million to other people, and then $35 million in an ad spend for this opening weekend.
That's a lot.
$75 million. So when you see people and they say it did great, it only did great in one demographic. That was women 55 to 80 in very red states. And on top of that, it had a $35 million ad spend. If you think a movie that costs $75 million, making $7 million is successful, I have bridges in New York to sell you.
You want to know what's funny, JW?
Yes.
Madison would consider that a win.
Sure.
That was supposed to make you laugh.
Get out. What are you doing? Stop it. What are you doing?
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Raven's trash tonight.
She needs some for her drink.
I do need some for my drink. I pulled these out too early because y'all weren't in the back room, and these are warm now.
It's fine.
Mark, good to see you, man. He said $50 isn't enough.
$50 isn't enough. Maybe Don. Maybe. He was at the Grammys though, so there were a lot of people. The last thing I want to talk about movie-wise, this released on Prime this week, has to be discussed. I know Joe watched it after I told him to watch it. Everybody should watch it.
It was funny. It was.
Everybody should watch it. It's fantastic. It's fun. It's well done. It's a throwback to 80s action movies.
It was very buddy.
Lethal Weapon. Mark Lender is agreeing with you. I agree with you too. I just want to explain everything. But Wrecking Crew, I think everybody should see. They have really good chemistry. Is it as good as 48 Hours or Lethal Weapon? No, but nothing is. So
true.
We should just be happy. It's a good
get a beer, sit back, watch it, forget the world. It's great.
Yeah, it's a really good buddy cop movie. It's really funny. Momoa is great. Momoa has a great rapport with the young girl who's also in Lilo and Stitch. She's in this as well.
And they work as stepbrothers, though.
They really do work as stepbrothers. They should be making a ton of movies together. They should become the buddy action duo. And I was surprised at the end. No spoilers, but
do you think this means Batista shows up in Fast Furious 28 or whatever the hell the next one is?
I don't want him to. I don't want him to. I want them to do other things.
I do believe he actually announced the next movie. That was
yes. There's a Fast and Furious movie coming out in 2027. I am focused on 2026. We all need
family.
And what I would say is, I don't want Momoa and Batista to ruin the good rapport they have in this movie with going to a Fast and Furious movie where it might get spread thin. I wouldn't mind if they made a sequel to this. I would
move along to Momoa as Lobo.
Momoa's Lobo is going to be great. It's a better role for him.
Yeah, definitely.
No pictures of that.
I don't have a picture.
They did drop a picture. Hold on. I do believe they did drop a picture. Too.
I don't have a picture because I just want to talk about the writing. I don't want to put any pressure on him. I don't want to make it all about
No,
Lobo.
But here's the thing. I do think he looks really good, and Lobo is one that I thought was going to be hard to pull off.
No, for him,
the look. No, I'm just saying the look in general. They didn't tone it down. I thought was nice.
I think the idea that anybody's gonna have trouble with. I think it's a really crazy thing that we're gonna have any trouble with any more of DC. I think DC is going to be on the upswing going forward. I think Supergirl's going to be a big hit. I think Superman Man of Tomorrow is going to be a big hit. I think Lanterns, when it comes out in March or April, is going to be a big hit. I think
And Jason Momoa holds one of the best Super Bowl commercials ever, the one where he takes his muscles off or his arms off.
Yeah, he takes his whole body off and just puts the suit to the side, and
that
just
was
a bald
awesome.
guy. Yeah. We should talk a little bit about something I didn't think about bringing up, but Wonder Man on Disney Plus has to be watched as well.
Yes. It is so good.
I don't think you should make a sequel called Wrecking Crews. I want him to become a detective in Hawaii.
Do you think he's a mutant?
What's up, geezers, man?
Wow, that hurts.
Geezers.
I mean, they're not wrong,
right?
I mean,
did anybody else watch Wonder Man?
Yeah, did anybody? Well, I don't know if anybody watched Wonder Man, but they should. And it's one of the
what
best.
What the hell happened to Josh Gad?
In what? I don't want to give it away. It's a spoiler.
I'm just saying, in general, that is the question leaving this show now. That is
not the question I had leaving this show. The question I had leaving this show is,
is he a mutant? Is the DOC the big bad coming up?
Too much. Just say you
like it.
No,
I know the DODC's been involved since Daredevil.
No, but what I'm saying is, just watch Wonder Man. Everybody should watch it.
Right, I'm confused because Ed Harris was like booked to be in this movie, and then he's not on it at all.
No.
Raven showed me what was hanging up in her room, so I got to post it.
Oh no, that's true. I have been a Jason Momoa fan since like Baywatch.
Yeah, but you don't want other things that are hanging up in her room. She probably has the goddamn Nosferatu thing in her room too.
That's I wish I did. Someone want to buy it for me?
Yes.
What's up, Jerry?
Jerry, with the question.
I think we should mention something about Catherine O'Hara.
Oh yeah,
well,
definitely.
that is great. I was getting to that. We're all over the place tonight. You
need to organize this better.
He needs to make notes.
I didn't know.
No, I had it. I was.
She also died of a rare condition.
She was very sick.
So she died of dextrocardia, which is a rare condition that only 1 in 10,000 people have. It is congenital. She's had it forever, but only found out that when she was an adult.
Yeah.
It means that your heart's on the wrong side.
She missed the Golden Globes because of it, and then she got rushed to the hospital. But what the interesting thing about Catherine O'Hara is, Jerry, I was going to ask you, when do you remember first seeing her? Because I think you're in the same boat that Rich and I were. We were talking about it last night. When do you first remember seeing her? Because most people remember Home Alone, or most people,
or Beetlejuice, right?
Or Beetlejuice.
For me, it's Beetlejuice.
Gabe, that's not what she's talking about. She's talking about specifically about a Wonder Man point. But where do you remember first seeing her? Because I first remember seeing her when SCTV started showing here in the States. And she was with John Candy.
When exactly was that?
Early 80s. I used to watch Saturday Night Live and SCTV when I was a kid. Yeah, that's exactly right. But the thing is,
was that like a Nick at Night thing or a comedy?
No, it was not Nick at Night. SCTV was like on after like Saturday Night Live in some markets. It was on
because
Sunday
I remember the show.
I had to look at
reruns.
When I grew up,
but it
I
played
had to go find like
Canada
reruns
first,
of it.
and then it played down here. And she was Canadian, so I always got to see her things. But the thing is, I remember from SCTV because she was holding her own with John Candy, Martin Short, Eugene Levy, Joe Flaherty, and Andrea Martin. Right? She held her own with all of them, and she did it all the time. Then she got into American movies, right? So then she becomes the mom in a lot of American movies like Home Alone, Kevin, and Beetlejuice.
Keep talking.
And then she has a third act, and her third act is she gets Schitt's Creek, and she murders in it. She kills in it. And then she gets The Last of Us, and she kills in that. It is a fantastically wonderful performance. She plays a psychiatrist who has lost her husband, and she accepts drugs from people in order to hear their stories and to be able to use, like, she goes through and she talks them through things like in the apocalypse, and she's fantastic. And it's a serious role, but it's also it's got comedic kind of like gallows humor to it. And then she starred with Seth Rogen in The Studio. If you are a movie fan and you haven't watched The Studio, what are you doing? Go find it and watch it. It's so good. It's all about movies, making movies. And she played.
You liked Wonder Man, you'll like The Studio.
Oh yeah, The Studio is one of the greatest meta movie comedies ever made. But she played the studio head that was basically fired, that allowed Seth Rogen to become the head of the studio. And she's in it. She becomes a producer. But she was fantastic. And one of the things that her death actually puts a crimp in was this streak she had at the end where she was starring in these hit TV shows where she was just destroying stuff, like just bringing everything.
Macaulay Culkin
laying herself there, and then she did Beetlejuice, and so she's always been great and so gifted. Comedic. The
memorials that are coming out and people writing about her are so they're fact beautiful. That
they're all beautiful.
Yeah,
they're absolutely beautiful. I read Michael Keaton's last night on the show.
Macaulay Culkin's was really sad. He literally called her mama.
Macaulay Culkin kept on calling her mom whenever he would run into her.
Yeah. Tim Burton, Macaulay Culkin write often at all, wrote.
The studio's excellent. Can't wait to see the next season. Catherine Hahn fan here. Studio is incredible. Catherine Hahn is great. Mark, I'm a tad concerned because I think what they're going to have to do with as big a hole that Catherine O'Hara puts through that show, I think they're going to have to focus on her passing as a character.
Yeah.
That's going to be a big to do.
I think that'll be a really good idea though for the show anyway, because it does show so much of Hollywood and how Hollywood is.
Yeah, she's Jerry, what were you thinking? I know you wanted to talk about Catherine O'Hara. What do you want to say?
What's your favorite movie?
It leads into my basement thing here.
Ooh, it came from Jerry's basement.
Well, now you're jumping on my stuff. It came from Jerry's basement. There you go.
So way to go, Jerry.
Actually, I just think Jack just gave
I'm glad that everybody, the concept that I should have notes, but then Jerry's like, well, at least it's in Jerry's basement. I'm bringing it up so we get there. It's a great segue. What do you got, Jerry?
I've got two things. So the first thing is sort of an obvious, right? It's a VHS.
Home Alone on VHS.
It's a little bit beat up, but it's a VHS tape.
That's a well-worn Home Alone. That looks like it fought Kevin.
I've got the board game here.
Wow.
The Home Alone board game.
The game.
Here is the scoreboard for said board game. And here is the board for the board game.
That's awesome. Oh, is it done like Clue? That is cool. That is awesome.
I would imagine you have to set traps, right?
Yeah, there's different.
I was just saying, have you played it before?
No, I actually never played it. There's pieces.
Wait, hold that bag up again.
Wait,
just the picture of Macaulay Culkin is terrifying. It's like it's Macaulay Culkin as done as by Edvard Munch.
Right? Ooh. And then you've got
Marv.
These kind of pieces, and here's the Joe Pesci one.
Marv got in trouble recently.
Does it have the weird old man with the shovel?
I don't think so.
He scared the crap out of me as a kid.
And then you've got your spinner here.
Oh wow! Okay.
Never actually played it, but I have it.
That is so cool looking. Does it build out mouse time?
How much of the stuff you have in your basement have you actually played?
You wouldn't have bought that if you saw that at a yard sale. Come on, JW.
I have a lot of these. Some of them I did. I have the Gremlins one. I played the Gremlins one. I have the Godfather. I've got Laverne and Shirley, A-Team, the Fall Guy. I got that one signed.
Wait, there's a Laverne and Shirley game.
Rider.
Yeah, there was a Happy Days game. There was a Vernon Shirley.
Oh yeah, I'm looking for the Planet of the Apes board game too because I know it's out there.
Are you like
so cool?
Man. I got all kinds of
swap
board
shops for these, or are you buying them online?
I have the Krull board game. Just saying.
Krull's awesome. Krull's,
But where
I
primarily buy them?
Everywhere, like yard sales. I didn't buy any.
I was gonna say that's definitely.
What I'm most impressed with is that one appears fully complete.
Yeah.
So
most of them are.
That's just awesome, though.
Yeah, because
what do we think the value?
Read the directions and do it right.
What's the value? What do we think the value is?
Probably not a lot. I mean, this is from 1991. This board game.
So I jumped on eBay to see how much I can find one for, and a brand new one is going for $120.
Vintage board game, yes. Well, yeah,
and someone wants to get rid of the pieces for $9. So,
right.
What did you put into it, Jerry? Did you turn a profit?
Jerry, the question is, do you have the Home Alone 2 Lost in New York, the board game?
No. I probably
there you go.
Somewhere, though. But
they made a second? They sold so many of the first ones, they made a second?
Well, part of it is, and this is something that's going to come up as we get older, Jerry, right? The 80s were the greatest single decade of movies and merchandise.
Damn right they were.
They just were. Like, 90s were okay. 2000s were okay. 2010s were okay.
I usually say between like 73 and like
91. Yeah, okay.
They go to 94 maybe, but that's like...
You go to 94. I think you go to 94 because of Jurassic Park, right? I mean...
Yeah.
You go to
like
94.
Right there, that's about where it's like, okay, the movies are great, but that...
Just, it's stuff. It's cool stuff that you can't replicate. Yeah, that's amazing. Okay. Time for a Twilight Zone Redux that I am not looking forward to.
It wasn't great, right?
I did not like this episode at all. I know what it was going for.
If I look away, is Joe going to yell at me again?
No, I think he's going to yell at you for holding up a sign. He's not going to yell at you for that. Okay, so the name of the episode is Showdown with Rance McGrew. It is episode 20 of season 3. It's directed by Christian Nyby. It's written by Rod Serling. I think what he's going for is a very meta version of what he's going through as he's dealing with Hollywood types. And it's just, it doesn't, I don't know. It never gets off the ground.
It doesn't quite.
Opening narration, it needs to be darker, and it's not. Opening narration, it becomes a comedy. Opening narration, some 100 years ago, a motley collection of tough mustaches galloped across the West and left behind a raft of legends and legerdemains. And it seems a reasonable conjecture that if there are any television sets up in cowboy heaven, and any one of these rough and woolly nail eaters could see with what careless abandon their names and exploits are being bandied about, though very likely turning over in their graves, or worse, getting out of them, which gives you a clue as to the proceedings that will begin in just a moment when one Rance McGrew, a $3,000 a week phony baloney, discovers that this week's current edition of Make Believe is being shot on location, and that location is the Twilight Zone. So there's a Larry Blyden plays Rance McGrew, and he is the worst of the worst. He is a join us with regard to that, Gabe. If you haven't seen the episodes, that's fine, but come watch episodes with us. So Rance McGrew is he's a hoity-toity actor that's playing a strong-willed cowboy in the type of show that where the cowboy always wins, the good guy always wins, black hat always loses. And what they're doing on this cowboy show, Jerry, you would agree, is they are taking the names of actual cowboys. So like Jesse James and like they're taking real cowboys and they're putting them up against this fanciful kind of like phony. Nancy kind of a phony guy. And he stars in this TV series and he's a fictional marshal and he fights all the big guys. He fights, real Jesse James, Billy the Kid, and all these different things. But one day, he's a klutz. He's an incredible klutz. He breaks at least 3 of the saloon windows by accident.
I like how the one dude is betting the director every time
that he's gonna try to flip his gun. Actually, the other thing that happens is as he's twirling his gun and practicing on the side, everybody breaks away. What? Yes, Rance McGrew. So anyway. The episode.
I decided I'm going to just draw the characters with what I think the show looks like while you talk.
Awesome. So he is fanciful, but he's also like a waste of space, and he's not very bright, and he's also not very brave. Every time something comes close where he could get hurt or anything, he calls out and he's like "stunt man," and he just like he backs out, and it's awful. And then one day it snaps. Everything just breaks, and he's in the Old West. And in through the door comes a behemoth of a man who declares, I am the real Jesse James. I am from beyond the grave. And all of me and all of my friends have been watching you make fun of us on our deathbeds. And today, you're going to learn a valuable lesson, and we're going to have an actual shootout, and we're going to go through the paces because you've made fun. And he's a coward, so he runs away and he runs down the street. He doesn't even know how to drink real whiskey. Like his whiskey bottle is filled with like ginger ale. And then, so Jesse James basically threatens him. And then as Jesse is going to kill him, he's just like, you're not even worth it. Like, I don't even know if the guys think you're worth it. And you're not worth it.
But we're going to be watching.
And then it clicks. It clicks back and he's back filming. And the thing he's given is, we're going to be watching. You need to make it more respectable for our legacies. And our legends.
You need to lose a couple times.
You need to lose. And he disappears. And when Rance McGrew appears back on the set, he sort of gives the director like an idea like, I don't think maybe I should win this one or something. And he's like, what do you mean? Talk to your agent. Your agent said he had a specific script that he wanted you to do. And as Rance goes out, Jesse James has been reincarnated as his agent. And he's in a golf cap and he's like all dressed up. And he basically says, so here's what's going to happen in this week's episode. You're going to lose to the guy playing me. And he's going to throw you through that plate glass window and you're going to do the stunt. And that's the beginning of your journey. I don't know. Been darker. It doesn't like I thought.
I didn't like how Jesse James jumps in a car and knows how to drive it, and drives off. Right.
He does. I think the interesting thing is that it starts out that he gets transported back to the West. And I think it's Rod Serling being really smart. I think he's dealing with Hollywood types. He's back from the war. I think he's making fun of the Hollywood types that are phonies, right? Whoever maybe has come in contact in the first 2 seasons of the Twilight Zone. So I would look at some of the actors that are in the first 2 seasons, maybe him making a commentary or making a commentary on how Westerns are made in Hollywood at that point in the 60s. And then, where I thought it was going to go was I thought Rance was going to get stuck there and he was going to fight and Jesse James was going to kill him because that's what he deserved because he was a coward and also, he was actually fighting Jesse James. To turn it on its head is original and make Jesse like in charge of the scripts going forward. Closing narration is The evolution of the so-called adult Western and the metamorphosis of one Rance McGrew, formerly phony baloney, now upright citizen with a preoccupation with all things involving tradition, truth, and cowpoke predecessors. It's the way the cookie crumbles and the six-gun shoots in the Twilight Zone. I understand it. I just don't think it's a very good episode.
I might have made it where like he gets killed,
and then he comes back.
But then wakes up, and then he makes the change himself.
Yes, it could have been better. It's just
right.
It's in a season 3 that has been impeccable.
Yeah, this is the first one.
This season's been really good with what you guys have talked about.
Yeah, no, this one
sounds like a low budget.
The word that was buzzing through my head when I watched it today was, this is the first clunker.
Yeah.
Did it have zombies? Because while you told me about it, I was envisioning like zombie cowboys, really cheesy B-rate movie.
No, it could have had zombie cowboys, but what they're referring to is Jesse James is picked to go and basically tell him that nobody in heaven, cowboy heaven, is happy with how they're being portrayed.
So it's sure how everybody would look at Clint Eastwood and be like, who the hell are you now? What the heck?
It's the very first meta episode of the Twilight Zone. It's very meta. And all I could think of as I was watching was Rod Serling had some bad moments.
It's like High Plains Drifter.
It is.
In a way, right?
Right. Well, and like I said, I
mean, they did a guy wrong, and then Clint Eastwood's the ghost coming back.
Yeah. It's Rod. It's very much Rod Serling making a commentary on phony baloney actors, right?
Yes.
That's the first and foremost commentary. I just don't think it's particularly great. And you're right. He doesn't come to it. He doesn't come like most Twilight Zone characters come to a change either through growth or through being beaten down, deservedly so. His change doesn't come that way. His change comes through somebody telling him this is how you're going to do it. He doesn't actually embrace
forcing it.
And forcing it on him, or I'm going to beat.
This may be my favorite episode, just simply because I love you talking shit about it.
Well, I don't talk shit. Well, I'll give you an example. You're not going to hear shit next week.
When people like something, you love Twilight Zone.
I do.
But you can still be critical of it, and I think a lot of people don't do
this
that.
Is the first clunker.
So I like this episode that didn't land because you were being critical.
Honestly, in season 3, we're 20 episodes in. This is the first episode that didn't land for me at all.
Yeah, this one I don't even think, like the last one you guys were talking about, I actually wanted to watch. This one just seems like a low, like I said, it reminds me.
Here's the thing, though. If you're with us,
this concept turn it into a low concept.
Here's the thing, kids. I didn't like this episode. It's not a great episode, but episode 21 is next week. And episode 21, kids, is a fucking all-time classic. It's called Kick the Can, and it's about
I've seen this one.
It's about the Sunnyvale rest home for the aged, a dying place, and a common children game called Kick the Can. It is a phenomenal episode. It has been done numerous times on both versions, all 3 versions of the Twilight Zone. Is also
Twilight Zone the movie.
It's also in Twilight Zone the movie, and it is a fantastic episode about trying to stay young. I kind of
can't draw pictures for this one. I know what this one's about. This is actually a good one.
It's trying to stay young, and it's episode 21. Kick the Can, an all-time classic. It's directed by Lamont Johnson. George Clayton Johnson is the writer, and it's really great. It is a fantastic episode. So we had a bummer this week, but next week will be better. Okay. Where else are we?
Devil Bears Prada.
But we don't have to worry about that till May. It's not coming out till May. We got a new Dracula this week.
I didn't even think they needed a second one. Like, I know that there's a second book. I'm not saying I didn't. I'm just saying I didn't think they needed a second one.
Yeah, they don't need a second one. People don't need to make money.
True.
It's like The Devil Wears Prada is one of the biggest female-led hits.
I will say, like, the trailer made a 181.5 million views in less than 24 hours.
It was a huge first movie. It got even bigger when it hit video. It's gonna be a huge movie in May.
Emily Blunt's only bigger. now. Like, she was very unknown at that time.
We got there's not a lot of movies opening this week because it's Super Bowl week. You do have some trailers that are going to be bandied about on Super Bowl.
Doomsday trailer.
Yeah. What was that?
Doomsday trailer. There has to be one.
No, they have.
You don't think
Disney has not bought space.
No,
Disney, no.
That's
Disney.
my
no
only thing I look forward to.
Twilight Zone the movie, baby. Kick the can.
Wait, what has he got? The Twilight Zone movie. Ooh, and it's fancy in a plastic container.
I'm sorry, that is called a clamshell.
Clamshell.
Is that what they're called?
For the uninitiated. Yeah.
Oh, just so you know, my young friends yelled at me for doing a show with old people. My friends that are older yelled at me for even calling you guys old.
Cool.
So I got yelled at both ends.
You deserve it.
Thank you, Raven's older friend.
Okay, I think this is a good place to stop. We've hit everything we need to hit tonight. Things to watch: Wonder Man, The Wrecking Crew on Amazon. Also, if you have HBO Max, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I just started it.
Pit. Oh, who cares? Pit.
Stop. The Pit. Everybody already is watching The Pit. Other thing, the 9th of February, we will not. Tickets for Scream 7 go on sale the 9th. That's the rumor that the tickets will be going on sale. The TV spots are coming out now, but the main thing is that the 9th the tickets will be going on sale.
The finale for Fallout, I think, is this week too.
Yeah, finale for Fallout. I've caught up to Fallout. I'm all the way caught up to Fallout.
So good this season.
It's okay.
I don't play the game, so I can go into this completely free.
Noah Wiley has been my doctor for 35 years. So we're super happy. We're super excited. Thank you for joining us tonight. Jerry, what do you got going on with Raven, what do you got going on first, aside from your drawing skills and your
very bad drawing skills
and your drinking skills?
I'm gonna watch the Muppets tomorrow. I hope everybody else does.
I think everybody should watch the Muppets. That's on Hulu.
Definitely. No, so it's on ABC at 9:00 Eastern time, and if not, you can watch on Disney Plus the next day.
Okay, so find it, watch it wherever you watch it on major cable. Jerry, what's Slapjaw got going on?
We have a benefit show we're playing up at Lake Winola on February 22nd.
Awesome.
Other than that, just
what are you benefiting? What is it? What does it benefit?
It's a benefit for a friend of ours who he has diabetes, and he had a leg amputation last year, and
sad, not cool for the leg. Oh God, that sounded bad.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, that's always difficult. That's always a difficult thing to deal with. I want to take time to say a couple things. Wish Gabe the best of luck this Thursday. Big guest. She's in a lot of cool things.
Next Wednesday, buddy.
It's Wednesday? I'm sorry.
Wednesday, and there's a new show Thursdays now.
No, but it's not every Thursday, so we can't. We'll have a slick to promote it next week when it's back on. It's every 2 weeks.
Don't ever listen to the drunk girl.
Well, I'm not. You're saying it out loud to an audience, so I'm just making sure. Well, definitely well wishes to your friend, and super cool that you're doing the benefit for him. Gabe, good luck on your show on Wednesday. Also, needs to be brought up. Generation movie. We just finished Rob Reiner. We did Princess Bride last night, but we have something cool. Natasha is leaving us for a few weeks. She'll be back for Women's History Month in March, but we're going to do King Kong versus Godzilla, the 1962 original classic with guys in suits, and we will have a guest author, Tom Shabula, basically coming on, and you'll notice the forward of his book is by Dana Gould, who's been playing Dr. Zaius on television. Dana Gould's one of the great comedians who also very much is in love. You said that you're looking for the Planet of the Apes game. I thought it was funny that's the guy that did the forward, is the guy who plays Dr. Zaius doing TV interviews. And so we're going to have Tom on talking about the importance of King Kong versus Godzilla in 1962 And, you know, an absolute blast to have him on. He has a new book. We want to promote it. I have a copy right here.
So, you're a Godzilla guy. So is Jerry, right? Are you guys watching the Monarch show that's out?
Yes. I'm a King Kong guy. I'm not a Godzilla guy. Is it
good? I'm not a King Kong person.
The Monarch show is interesting. It fleshes things out. It has more monsters in it. The big fellas occasionally make appearances.
But yeah, Matthew Broderick ruined Godzilla for me. So,
well, I don't even consider that a Godzilla movie.
Not.
But that's my age group.
If you like our craziness and our zaniness, please find us on IMDb, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Threads, Blue Sky,
Instagram,
X, IMDb, all of them. Find us everywhere. And subscribe and come back and see us every Tuesday night. Thank you so much to Joe for helping with the comments and yelling at us for not shaking our heads. Again, I got to do it slowly.
So much I lost my hair.
Yeah,
he like literally yelled at us like he's like our dad. It was weird.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
No. Anyway, he can't be my dad. I'm older than he is.
All right.
So thank you for joining us tonight. Love you too, Gabe. Good luck tomorrow night. Have a great time. Everybody have a good time. New Dracula movie this week, and in a small movie that's open around the country called Whistle, which is a horror film, an independent horror film that's it's in league with Talk to Me. So something to think about. Have a great week. We'll see everybody next week. Stay safe. Bye.